Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us something direct. For example, oxygen. We are breathing. We are breathing. If we do not breathe, we will not remain alive. We are breathing. And this oxygen is everywhere. Wherever we go, oxygen is there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created oxygen in such large quantity. We go in the park, oxygen is there. We come in the masjid, oxygen is there. We go outside, oxygen is there. At night, oxygen is there. During day, oxygen is there. If we cover our faces and heads with blankets and quilts, oxygen is there. Everywhere oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Allah has given oxygen direct. If for a while Allah was to stop oxygen, the whole world would die in minutes. Water comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Water comes from Allah subhanahu, from the skies. And then it is preserved, it is saved in various ways, and sometimes we get water in a bottle. We buy water from the shop. Sometimes we take water from the tap. But initially it comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grows the fruits, vegetables. Fruits and vegetables my father or your father cannot make. They can only sow the seed. They can only look after the plant. But the actual apple, actual banana, actual pear, actual orange, nobody can make in this world. It is Allah who is making it. Nobody can make a chicken. Nobody can make a cow. Nobody can make a goat. Nobody can make a lamb. It is Allah who is making it. My friends, my sisters, and my dear young children, boys and girls, please pay attention and listen to me very carefully. If we think about anything in this world, we will come to this conclusion that it is Allah who has given it to me. It is Allah. For example, jam. Who gave me this jam? My mother. Where did my mother get this jam from? From the shop. Where did the shopkeeper get this jam from? From the factory. Where did the factory get this jam from? The factory where the jam was made, he collected all the fruits from the farmers and he made this jam. Where did the farmer get his fruits from? The farmer got his fruits from the trees. Where did the fruits come on the trees from? From Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah made the fruits on the trees. These clothes that we are wearing, who gave you this jubba? My mother gave me jubba. My father bought this for me. Where did your father bring it from? From the shop. Where did he get it from? From the tailor. Where did he get it from? He got the cloth from the shop and he made this jubba. Where did he get the cloth from? From the factory where cloth is made. What did he make the cloth out from? From threads. Threads were made from cotton. And cotton was made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on trees. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very, very kind because He gives us so many things. So many things. If you have a father who gives you one chocolate every day, and if you have a mother who gives you 2 chocolates every day, you will say, my mother is very kind because she gives me 2 chocolates and my father gives me only 1 chocolate. So my father is kind, but my mother is very kind. So somebody who gives us more is always we feel that that person is more kind. So imagine how kind Allah is who has given us everything. And my dear children, we say that my mother is very kind to me, my father is very kind to me. This kindness Who has given them this kindness? Who has put this kindness in their hearts? It is Allah. Allah has made them kind. If Allah had made our parents cruel, they would not give us chocolates. They would not buy food for us. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very, very kind. Allah is very, very merciful. He has given us everything that we have. Everything. Now, my dear children, one first and last question. If Allah is so kind to us, if Allah is so merciful to us, first answer this question for me before we go on to the final question. All children, pay attention. Is Allah more kind or our mothers are more kind? Everybody speak. Allah is more kind. Is Allah more kind or our parents? Is Allah more kind or our sister? Is Allah more kind or our uncle, our aunt? Allah is the most kind. If Allah is most kind, very kind, Allah gives everything, then is it right to disobey Allah? Is it right to disobey Allah? It is not right to disobey Allah. A good boy or a good girl or a good person will not disobey that person who is very, very kind.